You can do it if you believe you can. Ha ha ha. I love that phrase. I think I'll start using as my catchphrase. I love it so much. You can do it if you believe you can. How are you guys doing? How are you doing today? It's a Sunday. It's an incredible weekend. It's been an enlightening, it's been an eye-opening weekend, and it's been a weekend of growth for me personally. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and yeah, my wife is back, so my babysitting duties. Yeah, let me say I'm on a break right now, so I can think straight once again. It's been quite a busy weekend for me, but yeah, it's an experience, and I enjoy the experience. Like I always tell my friends, embrace experiences. It's not always about whether you enjoy an experience or not, but the value in the experience will be there. So if you don't allow the seemingly negative or positive part of the experience to cloud you of the real value behind that experience. Take the initiative to enjoy anything. Take the initiative to realize that it's always going to be for your favor. All right. If it's a positive thing, then the favor is obvious. But if it's a negative thing, then the experience you will gain from it, the knowledge you will gain from it, the wisdom you will gain from it, good Lord, it's gonna be an incredible one. So whatever happens, it is for your favor. With such a mindset, you have it easier. You know, you have an easier time embracing all experiences. Market is live once again. You know, market is live once again. It's already good. Market is live once again. The gold market closed on Thursday. Friday was a public holiday, and thank God the other day is not continuing today, Monday. Today is Sunday actually, but of course it's a Monday market, so that's what we are seeing right now. So over the weekend, over the time the market was down, as you can see, it dropped quite a bit. Oh, this is the 15-minute time frame. Okay, let's go to the daily time frame, so we'll see a clearer picture of exactly what happened. Okay, good. Okay, let me use this. Let's use another chart that is quite okay. So this is a picture of what happened. So it's looking like a kind of evening star. All that is left is for this candle to drop all the way to around there for us to excuse me, for us to consider it a valid evening star, and for us to consider reacting based on that. But anyway, market is just opened. That's not really. Oh wait, what am I talking about? Okay, the candle. Wait, hold on, guys. Okay, good. That broker was not ready for us. Okay, so this is the reality right now. So we had a evening star. No, no, okay, this one the candle has already closed, so it did not really form an evening star. It just formed something that was approaching a evening star. So as you can see, there was a gap between when it closed. It opened far below it, and it's rising to fill the gap that was created. So that is going to play out. It's going to play out to an extent before a clear decision is being made on what the market is intending to do this upcoming week. Right. Before we'll get a clear view of what the market is trying to do this upcoming week. So as you can see, we already have our lines, we already have our zones, we already have our area where we would like to where we would like to do something in the market. Yes, we already have our zone where we would like to do something in this market. Okay, this trend line, let's update it. Let's make it valid. Okay, okay, good. So the reason why, okay, all right, so the trend line is now a valid one. It is now a valid trend line. So we're looking at this zone being respected. where's the good decision? So we were expecting this zone to be respected, such that, and that was what happened, more or less. Okay, not really. The weekend made it seem as if that zone was broken, but that was just a gap. Wow, interestingly, that was what I was actually. It's quite incredible. It's quite okay. It didn't really get to my target. I was looking at it getting to this area, this zone. So let's see what happened. That could still happen. 'Cause that was what I was personally waiting for. I was personally waiting for the price to get to this area of resistance, but it did not really get there. So let's see what happens over this coming week. So that means there's still a bit of potential for me. There's still some potential for the mark for the price coming down further. Besides this gap and this PD run up, it's still a bit fishy for the market. The market may not be comfortable with it. It may want to retrace it again and experience that part once more. And it could probably take the opportunity to reach the uh, previous resistance, which is now going to be a support before it moves on to the upside, before it takes any serious decision about moving to the upside. On the other hand, the EMA is also looking like a good target. The EMA is already at this point, so the EMA could rise slightly to, yeah, more or less the same area I'm talking about. So if the price comes down to that point, to that zone, okay, let me draw. I don't want to draw too many zones on our chart. I don't want to have too many zones on the chart. At least not on this chart. If it was to be on the previous one, then that could have still been tolerable. But this is supposed to be a live chat where I can just do my live analysis. Then I will go back to the pre the preset chat to take a real decision on what is going on and what I want to do. Okay, so that's what the market is still just opening after about 3 days of rest. So I'm not going to jump into anything at this time. I'm going to observe till tomorrow and then see the buyers for today. See the buyers for this week. Okay. On a weekly sense, we're looking more at we're looking at the sell. We're looking at the sell. We're looking at this at least to this point in my book. We're looking at this at least to this point before it moves up again. So let's see how that plays out. The buyers I'm looking for is a sell at this point in time. Okay. So I want to believe you guys have gotten some value on today's call. You've gotten the value of how we should pursue experiences and allow things to happen. And also we've gotten an idea of what is going to happen on our gold currency pair. So by tomorrow we will have a clearer picture of what is going on and how we can take advantage. By tomorrow we will have a clearer picture of what is going on and how we can take advantage. All right, guys, that'll be all from me today. I want you all to have a good day and have an incredible week. Take care. Bye bye.